Hey there, it's Clarissa. I just wanted to talk to you real quick about how you deal with difficult people. You know, difficult people are not just out in the world that you have to interact with one time and be done with them. Difficult people are everywhere, out in the world, in your own home, at the workplace, and even at church. What's up with that? But difficult people are everywhere, and you have to know how to handle them and how to interact with them so that you don't get stressed out and you don't get anxious and everything. So, I've got a couple of tips for you to help you out in dealing with difficult people. First of all, take responsibility only for the things that you have done. If someone tries to blame you for everything that goes on, tell them no. You take responsibility for your part, and then the other part is on whoever. It may not be on them, it may be on someone else, or it may be on something else that you couldn't help. But don't take responsibility for everything because it's not your responsibility. Now, yes, if everything is your fault, then own up to it. But you only take responsibility for your part. Don't let that difficult person push stuff on you. Second, find a way to distance yourself from that person. Yes, that's easy if it's someone outside of you and that you're not surrounded by all the time. But think about when you're at home and you're with that person all the time, or you're at work and you have to deal with them 5 days a week. Find a way to distance yourself. Can you send emails instead of going to see them? Can you find a way to talk to them with quietness and calmness during meetings instead of blowing up at them? Can you be nice and change subjects if necessary? Yes, you have to deal with, well, they're talking this way at me and they're doing this to me. But the way that you respond to it is all up to you. You don't have to let them lower you into something that you don't want them to lower you into. You can step up and be the bigger person and do things differently, talk differently. Keep calm if everybody else is going crazy. And then also, one thing that you can do is go inside of yourself and say to yourself, what they think of me and what they say about me is none of my business. I know who I am, I know what I've done, and I'm proud of who I am and what I've done. And no matter what this difficult person has to say or does in my life, I'm not going to allow it to sit on my heart. You know what? That speaking right there just lit me up. And I'm not dealing with anybody difficult right now. But that will help lift you, just saying that those things that they have to say about me or those things that they have to blame on me, that's none of my business. And that I know who I am and that things are good with me and I know what's on my heart. That lifts you up right there. And then walk in that. Don't just say it and then allow things to happen. Walk in that all the time, all day, every day. And you'll find that those difficult people will start pushing themselves away from you, or they will change so that they can be positive and they can feel calm and not so anxious all the time because of what you did. So remember, the way you handle difficult people is that you take responsibility for your part of the situation, that you find a way to try to distance yourself from those difficult people as best as you can, and that you know who you are and that you don't allow the things that those difficult people say to get in your heart and make you all anxious and all worried. You be confident and walk in that confidence. All right? This video went a little bit longer than expected, but I had to say that because it was on my heart. All right, I hope that you have a fabulous day and that you can deal with difficult people just because you are you. Talk to you soon. Peace.